Hi, this is Ella Howard, and in this video I'd like to show you an alternate way to set up your modules. In a previous video, I talked about ways to do that if you're using a module checklist. In this course, my Boston History class, which has a hybrid format, it doesn't really make sense to use that same type of checklist. So I'm going to show you a different way to set this up. We're looking here in the student view, so I've changed to a student up here on the profile button at the top. And you can see that each item in this module, the module is the American Revolution, and each item here is showing a completion check mark. So I have 2 readings and a video that I've loaded in here so far. So to edit this, I'm going to switch back to my view and enter the module. So I'm going to click on my course content so that I can make some edits. So when I click on the first reading, I can do Edit Properties in Place. And you'll see here, I've got the option to control visibility. I could delete this, which I don't want to. And I can change the completion method. So when you click on the check mark, you can see Required Automatic, Required Manual, or Not Required. So that refers to whether or not this task is required for your students to complete. So by changing those settings to Required Manual, this will allow the students themselves to control how those check marks appear. So the student will have to check a box in order for those check marks to light up. So the reason why I'm doing these differently in these classes is that for the purely asynchronous class, I wanted to give them that clear distinction between when they've done the discussion post and when they've done the discussion responses. But here in this hybrid class, I'm setting it up a little bit differently so they won't need that extra guidance. So now that I've made this change, I can go back to the student view . And you'll see here when we're in the student view looking at the Boston and the Revolution module, now for that item that I've edited, you'll see that there's appearing a checkbox. So the student would have to go ahead and check that box for that to indicate that they've completed that task.